everyone, it's Nat here. Hope you're all doing well. So I am on with a bit of a book haul for you guys. So I didn't grab the best books, but I thought I'd go through them with you anyway because I love seeing what others grab as far as books and craft hauls, because it gets my imagination going on what I would do with them if I had them for journal making. So I'll start with all the little ones. So this is 60 and proud of it. I'm not quite there yet, but I do feel like it. Now, I grabbed this because I thought some of the sayings and that, I like the way they're written, and I thought they might be quite humorous to be able to put into some journals or make tags out of. So this one says, I'm 60 years of age, that's 16 Celsius. Some people reach the age of 60 before others. Well, obviously. Anyway, I thought I can go through and see if I like any of them. Oh, I like that one, Grin and Bear It. I've been doing a lot of that lately, that's for sure. So that's the idea with that one. This is Teach Yourself Books, Horse Management. So it's nice embossed cover, but it's really dirty and that, so I don't know if I'll reuse that. I like pulling these little stickers out if I can. Sometimes they lift off nice and easy, and then I can use them as ephemera in other journals. This is a 1951 book. It does have some illustrations, which I really love the look of. I do have a lot of horse books now, so I'm not grabbing so many of them anymore, but this sort of real vintage one with beautiful illustrations is always a nice addition to the collection. So it is Mother's Day this weekend, tomorrow to be specific, so I'll take this opportunity to wish everyone and their mothers a wonderful weekend. And if you can't celebrate it with your mother, just celebrate it yourself. I use any excuse to celebrate myself because why not? So that's my theory. So yeah, there's not a lot of illustrations, but the few that are in there are really cool. And I can use the text pages for making some tags and that. There's this Dear Mum, thank you for everything. I think this one just has some really beautiful photos of the animals in it. Oh, that's cute. So I'll just read that for the animal pictures. I like that one. Friendship over a cup of tea, and then there's another one which is a cup of friendship. So I thought these might have some nice sayings. Love the colour of the start page too. Oh, it just talks about tea parties and that, but that's all right because I've got a few, I've been collecting for tea journals and that sort of thing, so I thought some of these might be quite nice to put in there. You know, I'd almost be tempted to take these pages out and cover over here and keep the borders and use them for journaling cards or something. And this one's a cup of friendship, so this one's blue. See, I like that sort of picture. That whole page would be nice as a little journaling card or something in a tea-themed journal. So this one has more sayings. This is the handbook for skin divers. It's a bit weird. Don't know quite what I'll do with it, but I like the pictures. It's quite retro. So, I don't know if it's got a date at all. It's pretty old though. A lot of adverts. put it in a fishing journal. It's got some nice pictures of the fish there. Another crossword dictionary. This one, I like the look of the writing in this one. It's very different. Or the text, I should say. Print. So I'll be able to pull out some words out of that for my tags and stuff. Bookmark. I thought this was quite interesting, so I might try covering that, using it somewhere. This is really cool. It's the Hostess book. Quite like cover, although it's very thin. And I love the colour of the pages in it. 77 the copyright on this one. So, index for guests. And the date and occasion and what you ate and everything. So that's really neat. More interesting pages to slip in here and there. There are a couple of these. There's mother, weddings and grandmother. And I love the covers on these because they are, find the one that I can slip off. They're vellum covers, so I'll be able to take that off and reuse the vellum. And even the beautiful picture, I'll probably make a tag out of that. And then these usually have nice pictures in them. Beautiful pages, yeah, sunflowers. And it's got the sayings as well, so if you find a saying or a quote you like, you can use that in your journal too. So I thought that was a really nice set to grab. Look at those pages, they're really nice. Weddings. This is Timber Trail Riders, The Mystery of the Hollywood Horse. I grabbed this specifically for the cover. It's in pretty good nick. I'll just have to reinforce the spine, I think. But I really like that, and I think it will make a nice cover for a horsey journal in the future. And I like how these old books have all the illustrations in that colour. So really weird. Oh, I'll tell you how old it is. 64, that one. This is Australian Transport Through 200 Years. So you know this sort of thing's going to have some nice vintage pictures. It looks like we've got our library card in there as well, which is great. 1985. Train pictures, car, aeroplane. So really cool pictures for some transport journals. Look at the advertisements are really cool. That's nice. Might be able to use that in the engineer journal that I'm working on. So I'll be keeping that one aside. All right, now we're on to the bigger books. I've got this at Suomi, Finland. So I love the colour of the pictures in this. Won't they make really cool postcards? But I love the coloration in here, and it looks like we've got a map at the back. You get beautiful size for postcards. I've got romantic Germany. Love the writing there. It says 1953 on that. So it's written in German by the looks, which is cool. And then again, we've got vintage pictures. They are a little glossy, but that's all right. I'll still make some postcards and whatever out of those. Cut them down. Lovely pictures. Love the ones with the old buildings as well. This is The Essential Past. $1969. Oh, this doesn't have much in it. I think there were just a couple of pages. So I'll break this down quite quickly and just use these pages for postcards. Love that ship. That's beautiful. The Royal Melbourne Zoological Gardens. Of course, just wonderful pictures of the animals. Look at those, beautiful. A children's book, which is Walkabout, Children's Guides to Nature, the Rainforest. 84. And again, we've got a library card. Cool. The amount of library cards that must go into the rubbish. So these are really cool little pictures that I can fussy cut. That'd be nice on some tags or journaling cards. Beautiful big eagle. Look, mushrooms. Beautiful page with butterflies. This is Venice, Queen of the Sea. Again, I can probably just cut some bits out for postcards. I love these bigger artistic pages. Might even be some pages that I want to use for glue booking in the future, if I ever find the time. It's 1972, that one. Oh, this massive book, which is Margaret Fulton, Encyclopedia of Food and Cookery. Love that page. That'll make a nice start to the signature page, maybe in a cooking book. 1983. Now, what I love about this one is the illustrations. They're a really nice size and they'll be great to use for tags. There are some nice pictures as well, but I have heaps of books with cooking books with pictures, but I really do like the illustrations, and there's a lot in here, so I thought it was worth grabbing. I got a couple of atlases. This is the Road Atlas of Australia, 1977. And look at those pictures. These cars. You never know what you're going to find in the atlases. I mean, you expect to find the maps, but sometimes you find some other really cool pictures, so a lot of maps in there. And then there was this Amphole Touring Atlas of Australia. It has this list of service stations for the Amphole. Amphole is petrol station we have here. And the index is quite cool too. I'll be able to tea dye that. And we've got the maps. And then we've got some pictures which are neat. So sheep. Cows. Oh, that's really cool. I'll take them out for a farmyard journal. People. grabbed a magazine, Handmade magazine from the Woman's Weekly. I grab these, I go through, I see if occasionally there's a little craft section of something that I might like to make. So I'll take that out to put in a folder. And then I have a look for, sometimes I like to use, well, this sort of thing for my glue booking and mixed media. And sometimes I like the pictures of the crafts to cut sections out and use to make journaling cards. So that's what I'll do with this. I was doing that last night, going through, because I have a few boxes that were just sky high with magazines and that, and I really need to whittle them down for my inspection that's coming up. So I was going through them last night and pulling out the pages that I want to use. See, a page like this, I'd love to use that to make a journaling card, which is a project that I will do with you sometime soon, hopefully, because I've got stacks of pages to use for it. There was this, the Ultimate Encyclopedia of Classical Music. These are always a wealth of goodness. 95. So they always have lots of vintage pictures in these. Well, they're not very vintage, but look at that's gorgeous. The heyday of Italian opera. And an advert for an opera. You can make heaps good ephemera with all the ads in these sort of things. There's this great film and TV themes for piano keyboards, so it's just piano music. Don't know if I know any of these. Pride and Prejudice. But I do have a keyboard here. I don't know if I'd try any of these, but I'll use the pages. They can be dyed or coloured or whatever and used for something. And then I found Billy Joel Greatest Hits Volume 1, Volume 2. Now, I do love Billy Joel, so I might actually keep this and try and have a tingle. I can't play, but I can always pretend. So it's got some of my favourite songs. So, and then if I get sick of it, then I can just use the sheet music in the journals. And then the last book I grabbed was an Australian Family Cookbook in colour. Now, what I like about this is the cover. I love that cover. I might keep it for a glue book or something like that. So it's quite a retro book too, so I might use some of the pictures. 1976. I don't mind the size of the recipes as well and the format. And I like the titles for the sections are nice and big as well. Could reuse those. But yeah, really love the cover on this one. So that is it for my book haul. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Take care of yourselves and I will see you again soon. Bye.